Well, here's the mistake that I witness most often. A Fortune 500 CEO walks into a boardroom to present his company's 5-year strategy. It's a brilliant plan, flawless execution, professional slides. He talks for 37 minutes about market positioning and operational efficiency and competitive advantage. Well, the board sits in stone cold silence. When he finishes, the chairman leans forward and says, "That's all very impressive, but what we need to know is how this is going to save jobs and protect shareholder value during the recession." 37 minutes of talking, 0 minutes of connecting, and a $100 million strategy budget dead on arrival. Why? Because he violated the golden key of all persuasion and influence. If you take nothing else from this conversation today, everybody can take this. The single most important factor in any communication, in any presentation, in any attempt to influence anybody at any time, isn't your message. It isn't your passion. It isn't your expertise. It's the audience. I know that sounds obvious, yet I see it violated in almost every presentation, every failed pitch, every negotiation, every blog, video, article, and email, almost every communication. So here's the profound shift that separates the amateurs from the masters. Most presenters ask, okay, what do I want to say and how do I want to say it? Master communicators ask, what do they need to hear to get them to want to do what I want them to do? Do you see the difference? You see, one focuses on your agenda. The other focuses on their transformation. The golden rule of influence, it's simple, okay? You must meet them where they are to take them where you want them to go. And the brutal truth to this is your audience doesn't care about you. They don't care about your product. They don't care about your service or your brilliant insights. They only care about themselves, about their problems, their dreams, their transformation. But here's the beautiful paradox. When you make everything about them, they'll give you everything you want. Make it about you, and you'll get nothing but polite applause and zero action. That's why most presentations fail. People spend all their time crafting what they want to say instead of discovering what their audience needs to hear. They focus on their expertise instead of their audience's experience. In Riveting, I teach you the 5 portals of audience insight, how to crack the code of any audience's psychology, how to discover not just what they're thinking, but more importantly, what they're feeling, how to identify their even unspoken needs and their unspoken fears. Because when you truly understand your audience, when you can put into words the very thoughts and feelings that they're struggling with, you don't just become another presenter. You become the guide they've been looking for, hoping for, maybe even praying for. That's the golden key. It's been hiding in plain sight all along. The question isn't whether you have something valuable to say. The question is whether you understand your audience deeply enough to make them want to hear it and want to take the action you want them to take.